first time I heard Turn On Your Radio, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was an up-tempo, sassy song, great attitude, great message, and it would be a song I would absolutely love to sing on stage, which it has been the case. Love it being the first single off the new album, All the Women I Am, and it was written by Cherie and Mark Oakley along with J.P. Twang, and again, just a wonderful song I love to do. When we were doing the 3:30 session TV show, we had to do four or five of my songs and then a song that's already been recorded. And then we decided to do If I Were a Boy. And so when we did it on that, everybody said, oh my gosh, you should record it. So we recorded it on the same weekend that we recorded Turn On Your Radio. And it just turned out great. I mean, that song to me is a good old country song. And it's so funny that it was also a pop hit for Beyonce. So great songs. The Bridge You Burn was a song that I felt I really needed for the album. Not only did I fall in love with it, it was a great song, but being an up-tempo, and it had a different attitude to it and a different message. Instead of it being a love song or a song that after you break up with someone, it's like, remember these guys that you have kind of had associations with. That's going to keep you strong going forward. You know, maybe he was a jerk or he treated you wrong. Just remember that. Don't forget it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just go forward. Just remember, he's the bridge you burn. You're going forward. It's a great lesson song. We had a private show over in Hawaii, and I was listening to demos for the album, and first time I heard Cry, I went, oh, put my earphones out, handed it over to Narvel. I said, gotta listen to this song. I said, ah. So first time and every time I hear the song Cry with me singing it, I go back to Hawaii. So it's not a bad, you know, a mental vision. So it's a gorgeous song and heartfelt, sad song. When Love Gets a Hold of You, it cost me one night's sleep, because I wake up in the middle of the night and When Love Gets a Hold of You was playing in my mind, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Is that a song on the radio, or is that a song I've been hearing out of all the demos, and have I put it on hold? So the next morning, I call Velvet Reed here at Starstruck and Allison Jones over at Valerie, and I say, did we put this song on hold? And if we haven't, put it on hold, and if we have, double hold it. Because I knew that was just a very strong song that I wanted to sing. So I hope all the fans like it as much as I did. And it was worth that one night of sleep that I missed. Great song. Somebody's Chelsea is a song that I co-wrote with Liz Hingberg and Will Robinson. And it's a song that I got the idea from the movie P.S. I Love You, when Harry Connick Jr. and Hilary Swank, it's about 3/4 through the movie, maybe almost at the end, when they're sitting at the booth in the bar cafe, and she's telling him how special her husband who passed away was. I don't know if his name is Frank or whatever. And Harry Connick Jr. is saying, why don't you love me? Why can't I take his place? And she goes, because he was this, he was that. And Harry Connick Jr. gets up to leave. She says, where are you going? He said, I'm going to go find somebody, because one of these days, I want to be somebody's friend. I'm like, oh. And I get on the computer and I'm emailing Liz, and I'm saying, this is a great idea for a song. And so she got Will to help us with it, and we wrote Somebody's Chelsea. Well, we decided to name the CD All the Women I Am, because there are many different women that I'm singing about in this album. And also, there's many women in here that wear different hats, and sometimes it's throughout my life, and sometimes it's all in one day that I have to wear these hats. So All the Women I Am is a good title. It describes this album, because it's a eclectic group of songs about different situations. The Day She Got Divorced reminds me of a Bobby Gentry type song, like an Ode to Billy Joe, Fancy, and also Harper Valley PTA feel, that vibe. And when the first time I heard the demo, I could just, it was just playing a video in my mind. It's a hoot. It's a hoot to get to sing, and I can't wait to get to do it on stage. I think the crowd's gonna love it. Gotta have a little want to. Well, Terry McBride, who co-wrote I Keep On Loving You with Ronnie Dunn, he co-wrote this song with William Bryce Long. And it's pretty much autobiographical for me, because you gotta have a little want to succeed in life and to do what you want to in life. It just doesn't appear one day that you're either successful or you've gotten this job or you've fallen in love with the right person. It takes some effort on your part. So I think it's a very strong, powerful song. It's got a great message. Gotta have a little want to. Inspirational. Tom Douglas wrote a song that is the anthem for every person who has had a child, who has nieces and nephews, brothers and sisters. This is a song for just about anybody, because it's about children growing up, different stages of their lives. And if you're just that kid, you're going, wow, I remember when I was going through that phase. And Narvel did the sequencing of the album, and he put it last, and it was a tough song for me to sing, very emotional. Touched me. Every word touched my heart. And I said, why did you put that last? He said, what song can follow that? So kudos to Tom Douglas. What a great song.